Okay, right now we're in the control room. We have all our alarm panel, steering gear motors, our de-icing equipment, and if you've been up on the bridge, you'll notice that we have a similar panel with the, we show the tacks, the RPMs for the engines, and the pitch for the propeller, so we can keep an eye on things like that. It's going to be kind of loud outside, so I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, but we're going to look at the main engines, the generators. We have 3 generators, and the farther back we go is our workshop, where we have our welding machines and bigger tools and lots of spare parts. We need lots of spare parts on here because we are in Antarctica, and we just can't go to the store and buy something. So anyway, what we got here is our main switchboard. It's an electrical bus. If you can kind of separate, we got 3 generators. This is for 1, this is for 2, this is for number 3. Right now, number 2 is online. We have 1 in standby, just in case something happens to this generator. The ship will go dark momentarily, but the other one would automatically come up and supply power back to the ship. And if something happens to that one, we have an emergency generator up on the 01 level that will supply power to the ship if anything catastrophic happens. But
have you ever had to use that?
Not in an emergency situation, but we test it once a month. We'll go dark ship and let the emergency generator pick up, just to make sure that it's working, just for maintenance procedures. And it's a Coast Guard regulation that we do test it for 2 hours every month, and that's what we do. Keep everybody safe.
All right,
so I'm going to get my ear muffs here, and then we'll go make a round. Oh, we can, if you look out here, you can see we have 2 air compressors. We have some cabinets here.
Which ones are there?
All the way in the back under the light bar. Look like a motorcycle engine almost.
Yeah.
We got 2 of those. Everything's redundant on it. We have 2 of everything for safety purposes. We have our evaporators, or water makers, if you will. And right now they're making our fresh water, our potable water for us.
How's that work?
The engine, the water from the engine heats up the plates inside, and the green pipe is salt water. We draw a little bit of a vacuum, so the boiling point will be down about 180 degrees. And from the bottom, the steam migrates up to the top, where it's condensed into fresh water, back through our calcite, which is basically a water softener, and then to our potable water tanks. It's basically a heat exchanger. A very simple process, but we have to make our water here too. We only carry 30,000 gallons, and so we have to supplement that as we go on our trip. So okay, we'll go outside now.
See you.
It's the big tour. are the rudders. This is what actually steers the ship. We got a starboard and a port. This right here is our emergency steering. If something happens up top, I can take control of the vessel from down here. I can steer it. They'll give me an order from the bridge on the lights here. I'll have sound-powered phones. I have a compass that can give me a course to steer, and I'll follow the compass. We have 4 steering pumps. I said we got 2 of everything, 2 for this side, 2 for this side.